I locked myself away for 6 weeks in a room, and I kind of came up with this creep. Walk around like a madman, and finding posture, finding stance, the breath within the voice.
The actor Heath Ledger was found dead today in an apartment here in New York City. He was just 28 years old.
He's talking about the essence of the Joker himself. He was told to go outside of his body. I'm dead serious when I say this, and get the character from the other side. He basically conjured up an entity to play that inside of him.
All right, the Informant back in the building. So today we got Heath Ledger and other entertainers talking about them willingly allowing certain entities to get into their body and take possession just to play a character, right? And then having dark experiences after that. And clearly when you start to look into the whole entertainment industry, not just movies, but the whole thing, they all have a connection to a entity, whether they call it a alter ego or whatever they want to call it. The devil, like Damson Idris said, they go and they connect themselves to these entities and then wonder why they're having a hard time sleeping. They're having a hard time just being themselves after they do that, just for a paycheck. So if that alone by itself is not selling your soul, I don't know what is, because there's no way you're supposed to willingly allow yourself to open up just to say, hey, I need to play this character properly. Let me lose all control of myself just to play this character for this money. And that's why you hear most entertainers say things like, oh, I left that part of me on the stage or on the set.
This guy right here, who's Michael, I'm Michael. But, you know, when I'm on the stage, I'm D'Angelo. To actually leave him there on the stage is kind of hard.
Because they are telling you that they literally was someone else.
Like when you're getting ready to go on stage and perform, does Sasha Fierce, when does she show up?
Usually when I hear the crowd, when I put on my stilettos, when like the moment right before when you're nervous and that other thing kind of takes over for you.
It's not just acting, it's a deeper spiritual warfare that's going on. And I don't think most people notice that. And he died in that state. Heath Ledger died in that same state. And he was only 28 years old. That's pretty crazy. That's when you just start to wake up and learn what's really going on around you. Now, we don't know why this man died, but they said that he was found unconscious in his room and then later said that it was because of an overdose. Now, we know in the entertainment industry, the easiest way to where you don't really have to explain or it kills any doubt is saying someone passed away from an overdose or they were found unresponsive. It's never they jumped from the balcony, except for the one Hispanic artist, Cansabero, right? Which we all know was foul play. They didn't even try to hide that one. They was really mad at him. But him being found unconscious is so normal within the Hollywood atmosphere. When either you know too much or you said that, yo, you're not with a certain thing. Now, Heath Ledger wasn't the only one that's making this type of statement. We have somebody that went even further and was very direct with his statement, which was the actor from Snowfall, Damson Idris. He said that he literally had to go in a corner and said, "Come into me, devil."
In the corner, and then I was looking at the wall and I was like, come on devil, right? Come to me, because I had to do something like crazy, right? I had nightmares for a month. So it does come
to it or after?
After. Like I had nightmares every day. Like I felt that energy.
Oh, interesting.
You know, and I had to pray and do all this stuff to like get rid of it. And you know, you call your mom up and you're like, bring me back to life. And that stuff is real. That stuff really is real.
And then explain that he had nightmares after that. Like, who does that? I don't even understand. Where in your right mind do you think that this is a good idea? And then he goes on to say he had nightmares. He had to go see like spiritual healers. It's just wild, bro. So you could tell these people done sold their souls in so many other different ways that it don't really make no sense. And when he said that, honestly, I feel like everybody else at the round table with him look like, why would you say that out loud? This is our secret. So, and nobody jumped back either like, yo, whoa, what do you mean? Everybody seemed very comfortable with the word devil. So that's another story. Now, those two guys, Heath Ledger and Damson Idris, is from two different generations, right? But they have the same experience. And not for nothing, they're saying they were told to do these things as far as channeling certain energies for embodying certain entities. Now, I want to know what y'all think. Is this like dedication, or is this a part of like selling your soul in a way where you don't care at what price that you're going to get this film done? It don't matter what they tell you to do, because most of the times these directors have more knowledge than the actors. They're the director. They're telling you what to do without even, you don't even know the sequence that this is going to come out in. You don't know what message you're conveying to your audience. You're reading the script, but it's probably not resonating to you like the way it's going to come out on film. So this shit is just dark. And it's a lot of entertainers, when they start to get older, not even old, just older, they look horrible. Like something is sucking the life out of them. And I'm not even being sarcastic. If we look at a lot of these actors, I don't know if it's because we see them all the time and they look perfect on screen, but a lot of them, most of them, look scary when you see them on their day-to-day, when they're not at work, when they're not on stage and on set. They look crazy. Whether it's Angelina Jolie, Tony Montana, all these people, they look crazy. Maybe I didn't know how old they were when I was younger. So now as I start to get older, I'm looking at them like, yo, these people are really old. It's wild. It looked like something, the Olsen twins, like the life was sucked out of these people, bro. Amanda Bynes, what is Hollywood doing to these people? Like literally, like, man, The Informant. I'm out.
I like it, but I don't love it. I think I might eventually go back to All Over Blonde. But for now, it's kind of fun for the summer. All right, that is all. Have a good night. Bye. I don't know what that hand symbol was. I was trying to do a peace sign and then I kept my fingers together to try like something different. And so that was that.
Amanda, say what's up. What's up? We just walking the streets of Hollywood. It's St. Patrick's Day. I saw my girl walking, so I said I had to say what's up.